Hi everyone, David McDonald here from Vitality Fitness Calgary. Today we're going to talk to you about how to build a nice butt. Building a nice butt is a goal for a lot of our female clientele here. There's 3 main exercises that I would recommend if that's a goal that you have. You want to firm up and tone up your butt and your hips. You want to have a little bit of a booty lift. 3 main exercises that are going to really help with that. Now the number one thing is you actually have to engage your glute muscles or your butt muscles when you're doing any kind of leg or lower body exercise. And that's a big challenge. A lot of people don't know how to properly engage their glutes. And a lot of that comes from the fact that many people sit 8 hours a day, whether that's at a job, they're driving, they're on the road, they're sitting at a desk. A lot of people are sitting and they're in that seated position, which is disengaging and taking away a lot of mind-muscle connection from the butt and the glute area. So one of the biggest things that you want to focus on is getting back that mind-muscle connection and actually feeling that muscle when you work out. So there's one really good exercise for that, and that's called a clamshell. So I'm going to show you what a clamshell looks like really quick. We're going to go down on the floor, and the best thing you can do before you work out, if you really want to get your glutes firing and working, is doing clamshells. So what you're going to do is you're going to lie on the side, okay, and you're going to have your feet stacked together, and your knees are stacked together. And what you're going to do is you're going to lift and open up your knees like you'd be doing a clamshell. I don't think of a clamshell opens and closes, and then what you're going to do is you're going to close, okay, and then you're going to open really, really slow, and then you're going to close, okay? And the whole point of this exercise is you're not really trying to work out the glute muscles, you're just trying to wake them up and you're trying to engage them. It's a really, really good exercise to do for a warm-up and to get those muscles firing. So you'd want to do about 15 to 20 reps a side, and you'd want to do that for about 2 sets. Okay, that's a good warm-up exercise. You can do that before you start working out. You can do that before you come to boot camp. You can do that before you warm up. Really, really good exercise. So you're going to do 15 to 20 reps, 2 sets per side, and it's going to really wake up those glute muscles. So the next 2 exercises you'd want to do to really start engaging and strengthening and building the glute and the butt muscles are one-legged deadlifts and split squats. And the reason they're my favorite exercises for building up the glutes and building that booty is you're working one side at a time, so you can really focus and isolate that one side. It's a little bit different if you're doing a squat or if you're doing a deadlift. Those are really good exercises for those areas, but you're now working 2 sides at a time, so it's really, really hard to focus on engaging 2 sides at one time compared to 1. So you get better mind-muscle connection when you're doing a deadlift or a split squat on one leg. So split squat, what you're going to do is you're going to set up just in a wide stance like this. You want to make sure you're up on that toe, and all you're going to do is you're going to drop that back knee down, and you want to focus on driving through that front foot, and you want to focus on driving that heel into the ground and engaging the glutes. So you're going to drop that back knee down, and you're going to drive through that front foot and come up. And a really good tip for this is you almost want to pretend like the back leg doesn't exist. You almost want to pretend like your back leg isn't even there. So your front leg is doing 100% of the work. And then all you're going to do is drop up and down and just really focus on using that front leg to do the work. A lot of people leverage their back leg on a split squat. That is incorrect. We want to focus predominantly on that front leg and get that front glute working. Another really good tip when you're doing a split squat is when you're in that position, almost pretend like you're pulling the floor apart with your heel when you're doing it. So as you lower and as you lift, you almost want to pretend like you're pulling the floor with your heel. And that will fire up that muscle as well. Second exercise is a one-legged deadlift. Okay, same thing applies. You want to make sure you're driving through your heels. You want to pretend like you're pulling that floor apart. And you really want to emphasize that one leg that you're on. So what you're going to do is you're going to bend your knee, okay, and then you're going to shoot your butt back. You're going to hinge, get the glute muscle firing, and then all you're going to do from here is you're going to bend through the waist, keeping your shoulders back, and then you're going to go right till your back is parallel, driving through that heel and coming up. Okay? So you can notice when I'm doing these exercises, I'm going very controlled, very slow. Another common mistake people will make is they'll just pump through those exercises, they'll go too fast, and they won't actually focus and concentrate on the muscle that they want to engage. And when you're doing any kind of weightlifting or weight training, you want to make sure you're putting 100% of your mental effort and concentration into the exercise and really focus on the muscle that you're working. You just don't want to go through it just to get the reps done. It's always quality reps over quantity of reps. So again, that's how you want to build a nice butt or build the booty. You want to start off with doing some clamshells for warming up, and then 2 really good exercises you can focus on are split squats and one-legged deadlifts, starting with 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps a side. I'm David McDonald from Vitality Fitness Calgary. Thanks for watching.